Activision Blizzard refused to continue updating the Mercenaries mode. It's not the first time I've noticed that Western corporate culture and game development don't go well together. This was especially evident in the example of the popular KKI Hearthstone, for which Activision Blizzard developed a new game mode called Mercenaries 2 years ago. In principle, the idea was quite good, to take a typical mobile grindhouse, refine it a little, dress it up in the company's corporate identity and release it for the amusement of those players who cannot keep up with the endless change of sets and many sets with cards. Few people spend a fortune on virtual maps these days, but it seems like a more or less peaceful environment for entertainment. However, the company's management had its own very specific plans to increase the profit that it would report to investors, and therefore even those grind fans who got involved in collecting and leveling up virtual characters with the release of Mercenaries quickly discovered that Blizzard releases updates faster than players have time to upgrade existing characters in the game. We all know that if you hang a carrot in front of a donkey's nose, it will try to get it, but then there was a situation with a carrot on a telescopic rod, when no matter how hard players tried, their goal became further and further away. In the end, even the most stubborn lost interest in the regime, which immediately affected the company's revenue. And now Activision Blizzard says that with the release of the last 6 characters for the mode, all work on their brilliant marketing brainchild will be completed. That is, the mode remains in the game, but players will no longer receive any new updates. And here we must honestly admit that the company has done the players a great service. We've already seen at least 2 examples where outdated games have been revived by a dedicated community, Heroes of Might in Magic 3 and Age of Empires 2. Having finally been able to collect all the available characters in the foreseeable future, those few who have not completely lost interest in the mode can return to it with renewed vigor. Of course, if the once legendary company had given its customers the opportunity to slowly taste the dish offered to them, now the decision to stop further development of Mercenaries would not have had to be made. But that doesn't mean that this is the last time we'll hear about the mode, and it's quite possible that in many years it will resurrect like the fabulous phoenix bird, unless Activision Blizzard decides to finally put an end to it, citing lost revenue in other modes.